Hi everyone, welcome to MSCR Makes. I'm Miss Julia, and today we're going to be doing a project with watercolor and salt. For this project, you'll need some paper. I'm using black, but you can use whatever color you have at home. You'll need some glue. You'll need some salt, some paintbrushes, a little paper towel, watercolor, and some water. Remember, if you do not have watercolor, you can also use food coloring. I'll wait and let you pause the video to gather all of your supplies. Now that you've had a chance to gather your supplies, I'm going to move a few things out of the frame so we can have more space to work. This project is going to be done in two parts. The first part will use the salt and the glue. The second part will use the watercolors. So I'll move all of the things that I don't need out of the way. I'm going to use a black piece of paper so that you can see what I'm doing better. But remember, you can use whatever paper you have. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up my glue. If you want your lines to be really big, have your glue open all the way. If you'd like them to be a little smaller, you can partially close the glue. I'm going to use my glue to draw some shapes on my paper. After I've drawn all of the shapes that I want, I'm going to move my glue out of the way and grab my salt. Now I'm going to sprinkle salt on top of the glue. You want to make sure that all of the glue is covered by the salt. You can move it around a little bit to help cover all of the glue. Once you've done this, you can dump the extra salt either onto another piece of paper or a bowl. You might want to keep this salt just for your art projects now and not use it for eating anymore since it has touched the glue. Now we're going to let this dry. Most of the time, the glue will dry in just about an hour or two as long as you didn't put it on super thick. If you put it on super thick, you might have to wait overnight. So we're going to pause the video and you can wait until your glue is dry and come back for the next part. I already did a couple examples a few hours ago so that my glue is dry and I can show you now. Let me move the wet things out of the way. Here's one example, and here's another one. I did fireworks on a black piece of paper, and I did another one with my name. So for this part, we'll need our paper towel, our brushes, and our watercolor. Remember, if you don't have watercolor, you can use a few drops of food coloring with a little bit of water in a small bowl. It will work the same. I'm also going to grab my water glass. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my brush nice and wet. Then I'm going to pick the color that I want to use for my fireworks. I'm going to pick my favorite. It's teal. So what I'll do is I'll touch wherever I want my watercolor to be. Sometimes it helps to have more water on your brush for this. Can you see how where the salt is where the watercolor goes? I'm going to grab another color so I can have multicolored fireworks. I think that will look cool. What are your favorite fireworks? I think my favorite fireworks are the ones that look like the weeping willows, like this one I'm painting right now. So you get to choose all of the colors that you want to paint on to your salt, and the watercolor will go there. I'm also going to show you the example on the white paper. That one will look really cool too. I'll move this one out of the way. Here's the one with my name on the lighter colored paper. So I want to get my watercolor nice and wet, and then when I touch it, do you see how it spreads out? That's pretty cool. Well, while I finish this up, I'll say thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. I'll have to think of some more projects for us to work on together. I think this one's pretty cool. I hope you enjoyed the salt painting with the watercolor, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!